Hey guys, welcome to Aviksha. In this video, we will be discussing the top 100 news between December 2022 to May 2024. Well, our first news is from the sun. Our sun has released two powerful solar flares which caused blackouts in many parts of the world. And our next one looks bright. India's market capitalization crosses the $5 trillion milestone. Well, this looks like India's first leap towards becoming the third largest economy in the world. And our next one is from Dubai. Dubai has approved the world's largest airport terminal. The name is Al Maktoum International Airport. And well, our next current affairs is a combined one of India and Bhutan. PM Modi, the Prime Minister of India, has received the Bhutan's Order of the Druk Gyalpo Award, which is the nation's highest award. And our next one is related to prices as well. Three Indian origin researchers have won the Blavatnik Awards for Young Scientists. The recipients' names include Professors Rahul R. Nair, Mehul Malik, and Tanmay Bharat. Well, we should be proud of them. What is this? Oldest known human viruses have now been discovered in 50,000-year-old Neanderthal bones. That brings us to a strange conclusion. And our next one is the IIT Guwahati and Columbia University have developed an optical nano-patterning process. Basically, we can't make advanced light detectors, solar cells, and LEDs without the nano-patterning process. Microplastics. They're everywhere now. Microplastics have been found in human testicles as well as dogs, but only the levels found in humans are way more. UN, Indian peacekeeper Major Radhika Sen has been awarded the 2023 UN Military Gender Advocate Award. Congratulations to her. Well, the next page of our book brings us to AI. FIDE, or the Foundation for Interoperability in the Digital Economy, has unveiled Beck-N GPT, which is an AI agent combining both ChatGPT and the Beckn protocol. And well, in current affairs, we have to talk about finance, as in money. Zimbabwe has rolled out its newest, in fact, the world's newest, and gold-backed currency called Zimbabwe Gold, or ZiG. The next news, well, is from Karnataka's Hampi. The Virupaksha temple collapsed. It collapsed on May 21st. However, the ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, have told they have even started the reconstruction efforts. What is this very blue thing? The Tamja Blue Hole, TJBH, the world's deepest blue hole, has been discovered in Mexico. And well, what is a blue hole? They are basically water-filled vertical caverns or sinkholes that are found in coastal regions with soluble bedrock, such as gypsum, marble, or limestone. Another one of space. Astronomers have detected rare giant flare from Magnetar. It's basically a type of neutron star which is residing in the Cigar galaxy or the Messier 82 galaxy. And of course, we must talk about football. Yes, Brazil has been decided to host the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. Cyclone Remel. We must have all heard about it already. It's a very deadly tropical cyclone that has hit Bangladesh and many parts of northeastern India, which include Bengal and Assam. KLM, it's an aircraft agency. A man was sucked into a running aircraft engine at Amsterdam airport. He died. Well, though all of us travel in airplanes, we must be very careful, as very dangerous accidents might also happen. IPL Finals. Kolkata Knight Riders won by 8 wickets, with Sunrisers Hyderabad. A big cheer to them. Looks like some volcanic eruption. Yes, Venus has shown increased volcanic activity than was ever thought before. I wonder what it will impact on the Earth. Okay, of course, we have some news from the medical side. MHRA, which is the NHS in England, it'll be the first health system in the world to roll out the 7-minute injection. It is the life-extending immunotherapy, atezolizumab, which will be directly injected into their veins via a drug transfusion. And yes, this is Joe Biden. The Biden administration has unveiled the first 10 prescription drugs that will be subject to price negotiations with Medicare. And what are these? They are Eliquis, Jardiance, Xarelto, Zenuvia, Farxiga, Entresto, Enbrel, Imbruvica, Sterella, Fiasp, or Novolog insulin products. Oh wow, this looks like the Pragyan rover. Yes, the Indian Space Research Organization, ISRO, has said the Pragyan rover's laser-induced breakdown spectroscope has confirmed the presence of sulfur in the moon's surface. That is very shocking. The Panama Canal is a very busy canal of the world. Climate risks loom over the Panama Canal, a vital global trade link. They're slowing down the ship traffic that carries goods in and out of the United States. Well, let's hope we can cure the Earth before it starts destroying us. Antarctica's iconic symbol, the emperor penguins, which all of us obviously desire to see, are at the risk of quasi-extinction only due to the abrupt reduction in sea ice. In fact, the study has predicted that 90% of the emperor penguins will be quasi-extinct by the end of the century. We must stop our global warming. Otherwise, more and more species of birds and animals will become extinct. Eye scans can detect early Parkinson's disease signs years ahead of their symptoms. This is a very good news for every single human being on the world. And how can this happen? Through 3D eye scans. Wow, isn't this the iconic Mysuru Palace? Well, yes, of course. The iconic Mysuru Palace will soon become plastic free. That is a very good news for the tourists as well as the government. This is the diamond particle with potential for room temperature superconductors. Well, now they have to be kept in more than 100 degrees Fahrenheit below freezing to function, but the University of Illinois have identified a diamond particle that can make the superconductors capable of conducting electricity at room temperature. Well, science is advancing every day. Built in 43 days, India's first 3D printed post office was inaugurated in Bengaluru. These are Matangani Hazra and Kanaklata Barua's pictures. Yes, our president, Draupadi Murmu, has now paid homage to Matangani Hazra and Kanaklata Barua. They were both freedom fighters from Assam. A United Nations operation to transfer more than 1 million barrels of oil from a decaying tanker into another ship off the coast of Yemen has been completed. And well, it has averted a catastrophic spill that could have devastated the entire ecosystem of the Red Sea. Another news from the Biden administration, they have decided to invest $1.2 billion in projects to suck carbon out of the air. Well, it looks like the entire world is taking efforts now to reduce our pollution, global warming, and to stop bad climate change. The Facebook owner, Meta Platforms, will be fined 1 million crowns, $98,500 per day, over privacy breaches from August 2014. That looks like a bear in an airport. Yes, a bear has escaped from a crate in the cargo hold of an Iraqi Airways flight from Baghdad to Dubai, causing delays. And yes, the Iraqi Airways has apologized after the video has surfaced online through social media. PM Modi has recently visited to Egypt, and after his visit to Egypt, direct Cairo Delhi flights have been started. Another news of AI, it looks like. Yes, Dubai Silicon Oasis DSO, in partnership with Dirk, have implemented of 14 AI smart pedestrian crossing systems. And And what is Dubai Silicon Oasis? Well, it's a technology park. And of course, in a technology park, we have to implement new and new technologies. Our next news is from Switzerland. A 3,500 years ago crashed meteorite has been carved into an arrowhead by the Bronze Age hunters. It's curious to know, even if they knew that it was a meteorite. Our next news is from the ocean. Several teams dedicated to ocean restoration are urgently moving samples of coral to tanks on land because marine heat waves hitting the ocean are causing coral bleaching. Now we have a message from UNDP, as in UN Development Program. They published a report which said 90% of the women's male population are in countries characterized by a large gender gap, especially in areas such as education and health. We must change that. Looks like a natural disaster, like a wildfire. Yes. In one of the worst natural disasters to hit the US, caused by global warming and strong winds, especially in the island of Maui, multiple wildfires are raging through Hawaii. I hope that all the animals, birds, as well as humans are safe. World Nature Conservation Day as well as World Hepatitis Day are both observed on 28th July. A rocket launch, isn't it? More specifically, a satellite. On July 27, 2023, SpaceX launched the world's largest private communication satellite, Jupiter 3. All the best and congrats to SpaceX. Well, our next one is related to a book release. The UN Home Minister of India, Amit Shah, released the book Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Memories Never Die in Tamil Nadu's Rameshwaram. The book depicts Dr. Kalam's journey from Rameshwaram to India's highest constitutional position. That is true. Our next news is that India finished second on the medals tally in the recently concluded ISSF Junior Shooting World Championship 2023, in which the Indian shooters bagged 17 medals. New heights indeed. India is likely to get the tag of the third largest economy by financial year 2027 to 2028. Now, India is the fifth largest, but it's very believable that India will no sooner become the third largest economy of the world. This is the G20 summit, which has recently concluded in India. Yes, the 2023 G20 summit, G20 New Delhi summit, was the 18th meeting of the G20, or the Group of 20. It was held in the Bharat Mandapam. Well, our next news is from Tanzania, isn't it? Yes. Dr. S. Jaishankar visited the Kuduthani project in Tanzania, which is undertaken by India. The aim of the project was to provide drinking water to 30,000 households in Zanzibar. This is related to the climate. Yes, climate scientists have declared July 3rd, 2023 as the hottest day ever recorded worldwide. Let's hope we don't see a day hotter than this. Olympian C.A. Bhavani Devi has scripted history by defeating the reigning world champion Misaki Emura at the Asian Fencing Championships. Well, she's one of the young ladies whom we should be proud of. And our next news is from the Earth, and now we have drastically changed it. Yes, indeed, by pumping water out of the ground and moving it somewhere else, we have changed the entire planet's rotational pole. Between 1993 and 2010 alone, we have shifted the Earth's entire rotational plane 80 centimeters east. This is the impact of changing the Earth from the way it was. And our next news is from the BRICS CCI, or the BRICS Chamber of Commerce and Industry. They have recently appointed Ruby Sinha as the president of BRICS CCIWE for the next 3 years. It looks like a black hole to me, doesn't it? Well, a team of researchers led by Chinese scientists have managed to simulate the physics of black holes by quantum computing. They said the aim of the test was an attempt towards creating systems that have properties analogous to black holes. I hope I don't ever get to see a black hole on the Earth. Supercapacitors. Yes, scientists in Gujarat Energy Research and Management Institute, or GERMI, they have developed the thinnest, lightweight, and biodegradable paper-based supercapacitor. That is fascinating. And our next news is related to Apple. Not the apples we eat, of course. As per reports, Apple is set to launch its co-branded credit card with HDFC Bank in India. That's the very good news. At present, the tech behemoth currently operates a Upremium credit card in the United States made of titanium and launched in partnership with MasterCard and Goldman Sachs. But now it's probably going to launch its co-brand credit card with HDFC Bank in India. This looks like the Dragon Boat Festival of China, isn't it? Yes. In 2023, the Dragon Boat Festival is falling on 22nd of June. It lasts for 3 days, but will have public holiday from June 22nd to June 24th. This looks like the Virat Ramayan Mandir, as in the world's largest Ramayan temple started on 20th June. The construction work started on 20th June in the East Champaran district of Bihar. And our next news is from Greece. Greece's Mitsotakis won a majority and landslide election victory. Is it an artist's painting or real life? Well, it's an unbelievable phenomenon, but it's real. Watermelon snow. In Oshkosh County, the, the tourists are very stunned to see this pink and red snow. The watermelon snow is not the work of an artist, rather, it is a natural phenomenon caused by Chlamydomonas nevaris algae. Lucky tourists, I would say. Rajgir's documentary, When Climate Change Turns Violent, it won the WHO award. And our next news is from Nigeria. Nigeria's president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu was sworn into office against the backdrop of a fractured nation, an ailing economy, and spiraling insecurity. The new Parliament of India. Yes, on May 28, 2023, the Prime Minister of India, Narendra Modi, inaugurated the new Parliament building, as you can see in the pictures. Is that a planet bigger than Jupiter? Yes. A newly discovered exoplanet has 3 times the mass of Jupiter and is being called the king of its solar system. Imagine if there's a planet bigger than it, and then there's Earth. It is 725 light years away from us. At Ames, organs from breast-dead donor save 5 lives. Mr. Rupachandra Singh, a 59-year-old man, was traveling with his son when they met an accident. However, Mr. Rupachandra Singh had a head injury and came dead. However, his organs were allocated to recipients through NATO. His heart was given to Apollo Hospital, liver to AHRR Hospital, and kidneys were allocated to 2 hospitals at AIIMS Delhi and RML Hospital. And his corneas have been banked at the National Eye Bank at AIIMS. I'm sure Mr. Singh and his son will get lots of blessings. These look like supercomputers to me. India's AI supercomputer Airawat has earned the 75th spot in the esteemed top 500 global supercomputing list. That is congratulations to India. Looks like another cyclone, I would say. Yes, climatologically, the frequency of tropical cyclones in the Bay of Bengal is higher relative to that of the Arabian Sea. However, in the recent years, they exhibit a greater number of TCs forming in the ARB than in the BOB. That is very shocking. Forever toxic. The Science on Health from Plastic Recycling. It is a report by the Greenpeace Philippines on May 24th, 2023. That is Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi is the 2023 Laureus World Sportsman of the Year. Well, I'm sure that's the best news all Messi fans can hear. Celebration of the International Day of Light. It's celebrated on 16th of May each year. Maria Stepanova, a powerful contemporary voice of Russian literature who's living in exile in Berlin, has recently been awarded the prestigious Leipzig Book for European Understanding in 2023. Is that a volcanic eruption under the sea? Similar, I guess. Scientists have discovered a submarine volcano near Norway's Bear Island, or Noroya, in the Barents Sea, which continuously spews methane and mud. That's a very strange discovery, I would say. They're saying it is probably formed following a large explosion at the end of the last ice age. World Intellectual Property Day is observed annually on April 26th. The 1.6 GW OL3 nuclear reactor began producing electricity on 16th of April 2023, 18 years after the project broke ground, and 8 billion euros over its original 3 billion euros budget. World Book and Copyright Day is observed annually on 23rd of April to promote the enjoyment of books and reading. I hope everyone must have gone to their bookstores and libraries that day. Looks like some delicious street food. Yes, the Ministry of Health proposed operationalizing of 100 food streets across the country to promote hygienic and safe food practices. Even financial assistance of rupees 1 crore per food street is given to states and union territories. I'm sure these people will be earning a lot now. Shah Rukh Khan and Rajamouli on Time's 100 most influential people's list? I can't say that's very surprising. The new president of Bangladesh is Shahabuddin Chuppu. Let us all offer him our heartiest congratulations. China has successfully launched a new polar weather satellite, Pengyun 3E. Liftoff of this mission took place on 4th July from the launch site SLS-2. Looks like a hockey festival, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. When the schools close for summer vacation and coffee plantations take a break, the Kodava families from around the world head home to participate in the Kodava Hockey Festival, which lasts for 1 month. Doesn't this look like another International Day of Lights? Well, it's not. In Rajasthan, the Laki Mela or the Kaila Devi Kshetra Mela or the famous Shakti Peeth Kaila Devi in Karoli district began on 19th March. This is just a very bright and colorful picture of that. Does it look like a pelican eating plastic? Well, yes. Scientists have discovered a new disease called plasticosis in birds that is solely caused by the consumption of plastics. That is very bad news, I would say. The researchers have found traces of plastics in 30 flesh-footed shearwater birds, including 21 fledglings between 80 and 90 days old who had died recently. We must stop our plastic production, consumption, and disposal. And then there's our next news, International Zero Waste Day. On 14 December 2022, the United Nations General Assembly adopted a resolution at its 77th session to proclaim 13 March as International Day of Zero Waste annually. Are these lice or spiders or what? While babesiosis has been a concern in some recent years for many years, a recent research has shown a significant increase in the number of cases in the northeastern states. And yes, these are not lice or cockroaches or spiders. They're ticks. India's first cloned Desi Gir female calf. India's first cloned Gir female calf named Ganga, weighing 32 kgs, was born and is growing well, the NDRI, or the National Dairy Research Institute, said in a release. Doesn't the Earth have 4 layers? So where did this fifth one come? The scientists have discovered the fifth inner core layer of the Earth by the seismic waves that have been generated by earthquakes. Well, looks like scientists are smart. Vertipane X3 drone delivers TB medicines, as in tuberculosis medicines. India's first marina in Bindur, in Udupi district's Bindur, the Karnataka government will construct the nation's first marina, or a boat basin basically, offering dockage. Is that another rocket launch? Yes. The Russian space agency Roscosmos has successfully launched a Soyuz spacecraft that acts as a lifeboat for 3 astronauts stranded in space. World's Best Airports 2023. These are the 20 best airports of the world according to the 2023 report, in which there are Singapore Changi Airport, Hamad International Airport, Tokyo Hamad International Airport, etc. Is that a wasp or a moth? I'll go for wasp. Soliga acarinata was discovered by the Ashoka Trust for Research in Ecology and Environment. The wasp was named so after the indigenous community that resides in Bihar Hills and Mil Mahadeshwara Hills. Dr. Mansukh Mandavia, the Union Minister for Health and Family Welfare, stated that India is making progress and new leprosy cases are declining year after year. That's very good news for India. The International Holocaust Remembrance Day is observed annually on January 27th, 2023. The US Census Bureau said that the world population is projected to be 7.9 billion people on New Year's Day 2023. Well, that is the addition of 73.7 million people since New Year's Day 2022. Researchers from India, Israel, as well as US are trying to develop a drug to treat a rare disease called GNB1 encephalopathy. Well, let's hope they get the solution quick. Another news of Antarctica. Antarctica's emperor penguins could be extended by 2100, and the populations of up to 97% of land-based Antarctic species could decline by 2100 if we don't change tack. So please, we should stop our global warming, pollution, etc. Looks like the UN headquarters to me, doesn't it? Indeed it is. India, along with Bangladesh, Egypt, France, and etc., have launched a group of friends to promote accountability for crimes against peacekeepers on 15 December 2022 at the UN headquarters in New York. I was correct. On the occasion of National Energy Conservation Day, as in December 14, the Honorable President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, launched the EV Yatra, as well as presented the National Energy Conservation Awards and the National Energy Efficiency Innovation Awards as well. SWOT. What is that? The full form of SWOT is Surface, Water and Ocean Topography. Well, it's actually a mission proposed by NASA to make the first global survey of Earth's surface water. Well, let's all wish that we get some good results. Top 10 Companies 2021. The Hurun Global List. India ranks at number 5 from 9 as 20 Indian companies feature the 500 most valuable ones in the world as per the 2022 Hurun Global List. That's a very good news. The pictures look very colorful. I'm guessing it's from the sea. The researchers from Bigelow Laboratory, University of Vienna, as well as the Spanish Institute of Oceanography and Purdue University together conducted a study that examined marine microbes called prokaryoplankton. Another one related to rockets and satellites. JAXA, Japan Aerospace Exploration Energy Agency, is pleased to announce that a series of scheduled function verification operations have been completed for the JAXA CubeSat Achilles, which was actually launched by NASA's Artemis 1 on November 16, 2022 GST. And that is the end. Thank you everyone for watching the video, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.